Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. Alright guys, welcome back and thank you all so much for being here. Today feels like a Friday as we are one day away from American Thanksgiving. Just a reminder that the stock markets are closed tomorrow and do close early on Friday. Of course, with Thanksgiving comes Black Friday sales, and TipRanks is no exception. This week we're having our biggest sale ever with 45% off premium subscriptions. So if you've been considering unlocking some fantastic investment research tools, now is a great time to do so. Follow the link in the description down below. Now this morning we'll be taking a look at exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, and the morning's biggest gainers and losers. So let's jump right into this morning's exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are slightly in the green this morning. Right now, Dow futures are up 0.04%, S&P 500 futures up 0.11%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.21%. Shares of Manchester United rose over 14% yesterday and are up nearly 10% in the pre-market after the board started the process of exploring strategic alternatives for the legendary soccer club. This follows the club's announcement that their star striker Cristiano Ronaldo will be leaving the club with immediate effect. That follows his controversial interview with Piers Morgan. The strategic alternatives that they'll be exploring include an infusion of new funds, a sale, or other transactions. The process will look at strengthening the club via stadium and infrastructure development and commercial expansion globally. At their recent tech day, General Motors said that they plan to roll out more than 15 all-electric vehicles in China by 2025. The company will have more than 1 million electric vehicle capacity in China by then, boosted by the SAIC GM 2 Ultium plants in Shanghai and Wuhan, which will go into production by the end of this year. General Motors said that they expect their electric vehicle profits to be in line with gas vehicles by 2025. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 16%. And HP announced that they plan to cut up to 6,000 jobs, but it will be a slow process over the next few years as the company works to get future ready. They plan to cut 4,000 to 6,000 jobs by 2025. Their CFO said that the job cuts were part of a plan that would cut costs and generate run rate savings of at least $1.4 billion by the end of 2025. They stated that the ultimate goal of the company is to develop its product portfolio and operational capabilities to drive sustainable growth and save as much money as possible during what is expected to be a prolonged period of economic uncertainty, inflation, and some declines in customer demand. Their stock is currently rated a moderate sell with a downside of 2.4%. Now moving over to notable earnings reports. And it is a super quiet day for earnings. In the pre-market and after hours, we don't have much going on, and of course the market is closed tomorrow. But we did hear from John Deere in the pre-market this morning. Their stock is on the rise after they posted results that beat both earnings and revenue estimates. They reported earnings per share of $7.44, which was 34 cents ahead of estimates and a big year-over-year growth. Revenue came in at $14.35 billion, which was up nearly 40% year over year and $890 million ahead of expectations. They said that Deere is looking forward to another strong year in 2023 based on positive farm fundamentals and fleet dynamics, as well as an increased investment in infrastructure. Analysts do currently rate the stock a moderate buy, but price targets have a downside now after the stock has surpassed them. In the after hours last night, we did hear from Nordstrom. Their stock is falling this morning despite a Q3 beat after the company cut their profit guidance. Their earnings per share came in at 20 cents, which was 5 cents ahead of estimates, while revenue of $3.5 billion was down a few percent year over year, but $10 million ahead of expectations. But they did trim their profit outlook for the year, citing slower earlier holiday spending and ongoing supply chain inflation. Analysts currently rate the Nordstrom stock a hold with an average downside of 5.5%. And we heard from Autodesk, their stock is also slipping in the pre-market after providing disappointing future guidance. Earnings and revenue both were in line, with earnings coming in at $1.70 and revenue coming in at $1.28 billion. They said that the reason for the reduced future guidance is mainly due to less demand for multi-year upfront contracts and more demand for annual contracts than it had expected. Analysts currently rate their stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 12%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers are led by Manchester United on the news of them exploring strategic alternatives. Trading under the ticker MANU, their stock is up 8.3%. They're followed by Full Truck Alliance under YMM up 7.3% and Getty Images under GETY up 5.74%. And our biggest losers are led by PagSeguro Digital. Their stock is falling after their Q3 results. Trading under the ticker PAGS, the stock is currently down over 9.8%. They're followed by Autodesk under ADSK, down 9.24%, and Nordstrom under JWN, down 7.3%. So that is going to be everything for Wednesday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. Don't forget to follow the links down below to take advantage of TipRanks Black Friday sale, and have a fantastic Thanksgiving weekend. I hope you get some delicious meals surrounded by friends and family. Don't forget to say good morning in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here next time.